guys, what's up? It's Kevin for the win. How are you doing? All here at Dreadscape Gaming. I am going to be playing some Yugioh Master Duel. I didn't have time to prep a Nintendo Switch game. I did get a replacement Joy-Con, so we'll be doing more Nintendo Switch stuff in the future. We're going to be playing or experimenting with another version of branded deck. I've been messing around with different variations, trying to figure out to find the one I like. For those that did ask earlier in the week, I did actually partake in the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships qualifiers. I made it through Stage 1. I qualified for Stage 2. I didn't get to play a lot of Stage 2 just due to the fact that it happened on a weekend. And on the weekend, it's like really incredibly difficult for me to be able to play the amount of matches that are expected to be able to do super well. So I got to play maybe 16 matches at best. I can show you the deck that I used for it before we get started and go over the branded deck. So what I ended up using for the World Championship qualifiers was Fiendsmith Control. So this is the deck. I'm not going to go over it. I'm just going to show it here because I don't want to waste a lot of time so we could get in a decent amount of matches. This is the deck that I went with. We did very well. It did pretty good. The only worst matchups it had was against Snake Eyes. Did very well against Branded. Did extremely well against Blue Eyes decks. Meme Ghoul had a really good matchup against it. Today we're messing around with Branded. I've played 3 different variations. I've played multiple variations on the deck. This is what we're going to experiment with today because it's an Allure of Darkness engine, which I think is kind of intriguing. So we're going to play 1 Despian Tragedy, 2 copies of Max C, 3 copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, 1 copy of 3 copies of Fallen of Abaz, 3 copies of Allure Jester of Despia, 1 copy of Spurgan's Kit, 2 copies of Blazing Cartestia the Virtuous, 1 copy of Guiding Quem. In the other variant I played 2 of them. 1 copy of Bysteel Magnum Hut, 3 copies of Bysteel Sonir, 1 copy of Albion the Shrouded Dragon, 1 copy of the Bysteel Lubellion, 3 copies of Allure of Darkness, 3 copies of Fusion Deployment, 3 copies of Branded Fusion, 1 copy of Branded Loss, 1 Super Pie. I want 3 of them, but we don't have, like, really in this deck. Space in New Texas Room, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 3 copies of Branded Opening, 3 copies of Branded High Spirits, 1 copy of Branded in the Red, 1 copy of Branded Sword, 1 copy of Branded Banishment, 2 copies of Branded Retribution. In the extra deck we have Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Predaplant Dragostapelia, 1 copy of Tinclad the Ash Dragon, 1 copy of Sprin the Iron Dash Dragon, 1 copy of Albion the Branded Dragon, finally a copy of Despian Quataris, 1 copy of Mirajade the Ice Blade Dragon, 1 copy of Lubellion the Searing Dragon, 1 copy of Garganol the Dust Dragon, 1 copy of Rinbrum the Striking Dragon, 1 copy of Albion the Sancfire Dragon, 1 copy of Chaos Star Source Dragon, 1 copy of Despian Proskinian, 1 copy of Despian Lulus Willif, because we are using tuners so we can actually make it with level 6 dragons, that's why I'm running it, 1 copy of Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and we will see how this experiment goes. I do have versions of this deck, so we're going to be jumping around between versions. I have this one. This is a budget version that doesn't use the Allure engine. This is a 50 card deck that doesn't use grass, which it needs really. So we're going to try between these 3 to figure out what is the best one. Some people say it was the best version that you used was the Dragon Maid one. Yeah, that was actually pretty decent playtesting. Again, it's really going to depend on what the type of matches we get today, because now that the World Championship qualifier is over, we're going to run into a lot of sweats again. Because a lot of sweats like to camp out in casual to, like, clip for content. Some people argue maybe I'm doing the same thing. On top of that, like, we could do a little bit of rank because I do need to do dailies, but I don't want to do that right in the beginning. Because it's really about, like, testing different variants. Like, this is... Did I go first? Because the only thing that makes this a decent-ish hand is if this doesn't get negated. Because if not, it's game over. Alright. So if this gets negated, it's over. Right? Okay. Hope this doesn't get negated. Alright. Well, we don't want to go for that one yet. It's tempting. I think the play here is we go for this one. You'll be like, why? Trust the process. Trust the process. Alright. So we'll go Death Dragon. Should probably not put that in attack position. We're gonna activate Thespian Tragedy first. And then we're gonna activate Dust Dragon. Probably like, why are you doing that? Just trust the process, okay? I know it's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense in the beginning. But it will, hopefully, if we get the combo the way we have to. Add to my deck, to my hand, we'll go Lubra. Alright. I threw the wrong one. Okay, so... I'm gonna remove... I don't know why the connection's kind of a little wonky, too. Thespian Tragedy here. Are you playing Branded too? Because that would be kind of annoying. I'm not activating a graveyard effect, though. Well, better for us, right? Normal summon. You have Ash Blossom for this? Which I think you probably do. Does he look kind of like you're a little bit sweaty? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. We'll see. Still got plays I can make. Let's see here. Special. Let's do this for the sake of argument. So we're gonna get rid of you. And obviously, I'm gonna get rid of one in my hand for now. Because I really don't need two of these in my hand right now. I want to keep one in the deck, right? Anything to that? Let's activate your effect. Special summon Lubellion. So in this situation, what we're going to do is we're going to remove you. We're going to remove you. And if the Lubellion, the Searing Dragon, gets its effect off, I'll put it in this position. Just in case, because I don't like to plop up my board in case it gets negated and I need to, like, make a different play. Let's do that. This is an all or nothing play right now. Alright, so we're going to do Mirror Jade. So it's going to be you back in the deck. And you back in the deck. Special summon Mirror Jade. We have a pretty good board right now, unless it's like a mirror match. So what we're gonna do now is, because we have a combo we could do, and special summon this in defense position. So we have a pretty decent protection going on. Question mark, maybe. You know, you never really know. Not chaining to that. Okay, so we got Branded Lost. And now when we end, there's gonna be graveyard effects to grow off too. So first things first, let's get you. So we can go get Branded Banishment. Alright, I mean, I'm feeling generally confident about our play right now. We're gonna set the Branded. Okay, next up, we're gonna activate Blazing Cartesia's effect so we have a card in our hand. Not chaining to that. It'll give us another option. Then from there, we're gonna get him. Not chaining to that. We got one of these from the graveyard. No. Oh! I thought I was gonna get the one from the graveyard. There's only one in the graveyard. Okay, I made a mistake. That's okay. That's fine too. I mean, we have a pretty decent board at the moment, and we have options still. Sets 1. Sets 2. Burn deck, maybe? Sets 3. Burn deck. Gotta be. It's a burn deck. Has to be a burn deck. What are you doing? Oh, we're not doing that, buddy. And you just set those cards, so I don't know what you're planning, but I don't like it. It's like a gamble deck. I don't want, like, nonsense like that. Get out of here. We ain't doing that. I'm gonna activate its effect. I'm not gonna chain to that. I'm gonna add Clem. No, because there's no real space there right now, so it wouldn't make the most sense. I'm not gonna chain to that because we don't know what's gonna happen, right? Alright, draw face, draw. This is an interesting one, right? I have options. Are you gonna let me play the match, or are you gonna... What are you doing? Purdue. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really worried about that. I'm not chained to that. What's this? Okay. What are you trying to do? Alright. It's like a lock deck? Oh. That might be a problem. That's fine. Tails. That's what happens with Tails, so maybe read. I'm sorry. You cannot normal sum or flip sum in this turn. Okay. Let me think about this, okay? Let me not do that. I have a better idea. Special summon? So it's like a troll deck. We might not win this, just so you know. Sort of. Would be you. You. Let's put you in this slot. It gives me an option here. Alright, let's normal summon you. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. Let's get rid of you in the graveyard. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is a little bit controversial. I'm gonna bring back him. So, I'm gonna try to go into Star Source Dragon. Which I should be able to here. Oh no. I don't know. Honestly... Do we want to? We do want a special something. I think this might be the better play here. Because it goes back to the graveyard, right? And then Lulu's Wharf is going to power up everything. So it's fine. They go remove from play, but there's a... I'm trying to game them this turn. Activate your effect first. Activate your effect next. Let's get back you. Not chaining to that. Or I probably should chain to that, right? Just so that there's not like a whole bunch of nonsense going on, right? Add a card from my hand. Let's bring against Kit. Now I could do what I was originally wanting to do. Alright, cool. Negate the effect of a card on the field? Yes. Which one? This one. Alright, then we're gonna summon Kit. Not chaining to that. Basically, unless there's a Mirror Force there, we're gonna activate the effect of Kit. We're gonna not chain to that. We're gonna get back the Branded Fusion. Gonna play the Branded Fusion, but we gotta put something back. I think in this situation, we're gonna put back the Branded Sword, because I don't really need that. And then what we're gonna do... do that. We could do... I'll be on the Sanctifier Dragon, which would be you. And one of you in my hand. You're probably like, why are you doing that? This card's also really good to have. Alright. I think, in theory, we should have enough to kill them. Because we negated, like, the major card on the field. But I want to be careful. how we do this, so that's why I'm going to be very, very careful. And we go for game. Okay. This deck takes a lot of thinking to get it to work. First round, good. We actually had like a really good hand. We didn't get like screwed the pooch. That's why I play Lulu's work. What's it called again? Thespian Lulu Lilith, I believe it's the synchro, because it has the ability to negate a card on the field. And in that situation with that really random continuous trap card, we were able to kind of put them in their place. Don't always find that. Because believe it or not, that is actually the dice deck that they were running is kind of a cool concept. Because a lot of the monsters I use in my deck are level 8s. So like, well, you can't roll. I guess if you roll 6, you could destroy anything that's like 6 or higher, I would assume, right? Me. Interesting name. Alright, I lost the coin flip. Therefore, I am not going first. That's not usually a good sign. This is not a good sign of things to come. So let's see. Let's cross our fingers, hope for the best, expect... Oh, this is... I gotta hope that this is a set 2 and set 1 monster and end. Because if it's like a fully board with Omni Negates, I'm screwed. Alright. 2 Solemns and a Bottomless, maybe? We'll see, right? Oh. This is an interesting hand. Alright, first things first, Branded Loss, right? Because I can't negate my fusions then. So, like, a bad hand generally can be kind of okay. What are you doing? What did you do? Activate only if you currently control. When a monster is face up on the field, negate its effects during the monster is special summoned. Okay. I know exactly what I'm gonna do here. That's fine. No problem for me. No problem at all. We're gonna go Brand Diffusion here. Is it stall deck? Yeah, it's stall deck. It's fine. We're still good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're still good. We're way better spot than what they think. You can't negate that? Not chaining. We still have a play here, so don't stress it. I mean, we're gonna get something out one way or the other, right? Anything? Ah. That's great. Well, we got negated out the wazoo there. We're just GG next. Random deck. No special summoning there. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna run into shit like that. You just kind of dust your shoulders, go to the next one. That's a random deck. I can't even tell you. Like, I had to read the card. Random. I mean, there's nothing great I can do to that. Like, the negated or pretty much every hand is like super poop there too, which is not helpful. Alright. Did I play this person already? I think this same person I was playing last time with like the random gamble deck. What is with these random rope slash trolley type of decks today? Huh? Does it make any sense to anybody else? I'm not asking for like super sweaty matches, keep that in mind. But I'd like some type of consistency in what I'm seeing today. Right? Like just some type of consistency would be nice. I'm pretty sure we played this person already. I think they were our first opponent. Oh, joy. We got Ash Blossom. Means we're probably not going to get to do anything here. I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to be a great one, so just trust the process and hope that we can get this out. Special summon this card. We're going to drop an Albass here and hope that this is the right play. My god, how many hand traps do you got, bro? Like, if you have what I think you do... No special summon for you. Stop being sweaty. I'm just trying to get my turn out here, right? Like... Holy crap, man. Like, do we get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Today? I don't know. I don't know sometimes with this game, right? Like... Dude, like, literally hard negated everything that we'd had. If I see an infinite impermanence... Okay. I'm going to you. It's goodbye you. Goodbye you. I mean, we're still gonna get, hopefully... Because they Ash Blossomed, right? So I don't have to worry now. I can just kind of go into a combo. And I think we're still gonna get what I want anyway. Unless, like, they have branded in their hand. No, Pie-Steel monsters, excuse me. So we'll see. So we're gonna dump, in this situation... You. We're gonna search for you. And we're gonna normal summon you. We don't have to worry about Ash Blossom, but we do have to worry about Infinite Impermanence. I'm gonna activate the effect. And we're gonna get our Branded Fusion, hopefully off here. I don't know. Something about this opponent leads me to believe that they still got some tricks up their sleeve. Alright, we're gonna try to go into the full combo here, and hopefully it works, right? Get rid of you. Yeah, Cartessia in the graveyard I think would be the right play here. Hi. Nice. Now, the question, million-dollar question is, will this effect get negated? It's not the end of the world if it does, keep that in mind. Because we still got plays we can make. This person feels to me like they would have a Nibiru. I'm gonna get rid of the Despian Jester here. I'm gonna get rid of you. The ugly-looking Albaz here. I want that in defense position, just in case something goes rough and it gets negated. At least it's a monster that's in defense position for us. I'm gonna activate the effect of Lubellion the Searing. I'm gonna discard this. That way we can get back the future, the Branded Fusion here if we have to. Let's special summon you. So for this, we're gonna return you to the deck. And return you. I want that guy in the graveyard right now. Special summon you. Nice. Mirror Jade Dragon. Great. But wait, there's more. We can special summon here. If I get hit with Nibiru, though, I'm axing for it at this point, right? Right, chat? Like, there's no other way to put it. We're kind of axing for it at this point. Special summon the Bysteel Lubellion, which is actually the evolved version of Aluber Jesper of Despia. Or Jester of Despia, excuse me. A little tongue-tied today. A little tired, to be honest with you. It's been an interesting experience the last couple of days. Let's get this back. Just because, why keep that Branded Fusion in the graveyard if we can get back Recursion? Okay. I'm liking the 45 card deck variation of this a little bit better. It runs a little bit more smooth. End phase, end. So, we got a lot of chains here. First chain here is this. Chain that. Because that's just where we remove a card on the field where we don't want. Second chain. Chain to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the Branded Banishment. Because it gives us an option. Alright, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get Tinclad. Tinclad is going to be an interesting experience, to say the very least. So, let's see. We're going to get Guiding Quem. We're going to special summon it to the field. You'll be like, why are you doing that, bro? You don't need to do... Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process here. Okay. Good. Let's activate the effect of that. Let's see here. So what we're going to send to the graveyard in this situation... I want the Albazes in the deck, right? Do we have an Albaz in the graveyard right now? We do. We're going to dump you instead. So we have options as to what we could do next turn. We have control over the board, even though it might not look like it. The only thing that could ruin us right now is a Raigeki, a Lightning Storm. A Harpies Feather Duster would put us in a rough position. I mean, what are you going to do? You gonna take my Branded Fusion? So I can't use Branded Fusion, but I play 2 in the deck, so it's not really gonna matter. I mean, card exchange, okay, sure. You might give me a card that I need, so I'm not worried about that. Well, your card exchanged. What else were you going for? What else were you going for? Like, come on. Are they reading the cards? Wouldn't you read my cards on the field before your card exchange? I'm just asking. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a little insane in the membrane, perhaps. Alright, I'll take that. It's Arcana deck, okay. I mean, that's not gonna stop me from fusing in this deck. That's what they don't understand. So, like, unless you have your own branded engine, it's not gonna help. Like, they got a really bad hand. He stole my Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? Literally, it's legally stealing. Believe it or not, back in the day in tournaments, what people used to do was they would actually play exchange, card exchange, and then would forget to give the person their card back. Alright, so this is a very easy play here. We don't want this monster in the field. So we're gonna get rid of you. Go get a card back to my hand anyway. We're not chaining to that because we don't need to in this situation. It's our Arcana Force deck. Alright. So, I mean, you can flip your coin, but it's not gonna matter. I think from that, I get to activate. So we'll just get another option, right? I can summon him. Or her, excuse me. There's not really like a point not to at this point. It'll give us another option to fuse into, and then we can fuse into another monster if we need to. Which I think we can if we want to here. They gave me options, a lot of options here. Sets one. Okay. There is a play here I can make that would be funny. It doesn't make sense to make Quartaris in this situation. We're gonna get rid of one from the deck. One on the field. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do it. Alright. So it's her and her. We gotta get rid of the one in the deck. This still has value. I'm gonna put Despy and Quartaris here. That's a cool looking card. It's not gonna do too much here. I just want this to be able to get a card to my hand. So that's why I'm doing it. Let's see. No, it makes no point because there's nothing on the field that's worth it. But it does give me value because I can get basically an brand fusion. I mean, the exchange card was kind of funny, was it not? I actually could do another play here if I wanted to, but I don't want to sacrifice a dragon unless I need to. My opponent's stolen out though. Like, you only have one card in your hand. Why are you stalling, bro? Alright. Let's activate this. It's all about controlling your opponent's turn. You're branded. That's why they do it. I'm not normal summoning that because that would be stupid. Alright, so we could activate the effect now. We're gonna get the Blazing Cartesia that's in the graveyard that I sent to my hand. Hand recursion, right? Makes a lot of sense. I mean, this is why I qualified for Stage 2 of World Championship qualifiers. Not like no slouch in this game. We have options. We have options. Do we want to make this hurt? That's the question here. We could, but I don't think that's really the purpose here. So we're gonna reveal this card in our hand. Not chaining to that, that'd be foolish. Special summon. We're gonna activate the effect of this to be able to get a branded fusion. Not chaining to that, not chaining to that. Trust the process here. Because they probably think I only play one, right? Like, there's a lot of fun stuff that we could do. We don't really need this in our hand right now. It's not really worth it, but we can play branded fusion here. I want to make it hurt, right? They stole my fusion card. Like, my actual thing to make my fusion monsters in this deck. Like, the audacity of that, right? We have to smite them down for this. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of her. She'll come back, don't worry. She always comes back. We're not gonna get rid of this guy in our hand because that'd be foolish. Okay. Hello. Sweet. I'll be on the Sanctuary Dragon. We know it's not a Mirror Force because it's my card sleeve, right? So let's just put them out of their misery. Right now, right? Just like the fairest thing to do. They stole my card, though. I'm still angry at that. How dare you steal my card, kind sir? We're just playing a nice, friendly game of Yu-Gi-Oh here, and you do that? Let's attack with the last card. Just because I went to trouble summoning it, right? Alright. Was Dread being a big bully there? Maybe, perhaps. A little bit. I mean, it's Arcana Force, like, right? If they were able to get the coin flips up. I don't know why everybody's playing coin flip monsters today. That's kind of interesting. But if they got the coin flips going, it would have been a really rough time for me. Not my fault that I was asserting dominance in a children's card game. Don't clip that. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we get I mean, we've had okay matches, right? They're nothing, like, to hit home rave about, per se. I lost the coin flip, therefore I'm not going first. This deck can play second. We have to just, like, draw good. This person's taking a long time to figure out whether they want to play me or not. Could it be because of the WCS 2025 qualifiers duelist level max that they don't want to play me? Am I flexing right now? I don't know, I might be flexing. Might be just a little bit. I mean, Hollow Live used to play this game, right? Did any of them make duelist level max ever in it? I'm curious. This is a general question. Just asking. Asking for a friend, perhaps. Alright, this is an okay hand. There's things we can do. There's things we can do here. Not amazing things, but there are things we can do, right? As much as I don't want to use that. So we're gonna try to do this, okay? Because this seems safer than doing that. For like 2 cards. Think we can get away with this? Yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That was definitely not what I was hoping to do. Not at all what I wanted to do. We might have crossed ourselves the game there. I thought it was we could do with that. That's why reading is fundamental sometimes. Alright, so King definitely... I don't want to remove him, though. I have no choice here. Don't worry. 2 of them will be back, kind of, maybe, sort of, perhaps, potentially. We get negated up here, it's pretty bad on our part, right? Activate the effect. Please don't negate me here. Because if they negate me, it's over. We definitely don't need that. Allure of Darkness was kind of a bad draw. We're gonna special summon you. We're gonna get you back in the deck. The Albaz that got removed, we are going to be able to get it back on the field as well. Or not in the field, but it's going back to the deck, excuse me. A little bit. Alright, so then from there, what we're gonna do is we are gonna get rid of this nice dragon that doesn't do anything else for us. Darn freeloader. I'm gonna special summon it. Okay, good. We are gonna activate the effect of the Bestial Lubellion. Okay, good. To get branded loss. Good. Then we're gonna end our turn. There's a lot of magic here. It looks like it's not a very great turn one, but trust me, we get you back. That's a plus. We're not chaining. We don't want to remove anything on our side of field. That would be incredibly stupid. Next thing is, we're gonna chain this. That sets a trap card on the field. I think you know what I can do right now, right? I could set, like, our magic cards, but it's not, like, gonna be our turn, so it's kind of stupid. So, you usually always want to go for Branded Banishment in this case. Okay. I'm feeling okay about that turn. I mean, we have a hand trap to negate something if things go really bad. Usually I like to prefer to open a little bit differently, but you work with what you have, right? We're trying out the Allure of Darkness thing. I saw other people using it in a Japanese tournament. Or correction, not Japanese. It was an Asian tournament. It was from China. And they were using Allure of Darkness. And I thought that was kind of interesting. But they were using 2 Despia Tragedy, which I'm not using in this deck. I think I can't let you get Dragon's Reign here. We're gonna negate that. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, but you look like you want to do Dragon Link. And right now, I can't have you doing Dragon Link on me, because that would kind of foil a lot of my plans. What is this? Alright, I'm gonna have to tell you, sir, that you can't do that. I'm sorry. We're gonna remove you. I gotta discard a card from my extra deck, though. So it's a fair cost, right? It's a fair cost, I think. Goodbye. There's nothing to equip, so I think it stays in the deck if I'm not mistaken there. Sets 1. Sets 2. I have a play I can do here. They're gonna get so mad at me. Sets 3. Okay. Wait. On your end phase, I got a cute trick that I want to do. This one first. This one first. This one first, because it'd be cute. Maybe. Potentially. Hopefully. Indubitably. I don't know. We'll see. If I do this, can I get rid of the Bysteel for that? I can. Yes, modern problems require modern solutions, perhaps, here. So we'll have to see. Do we get it? Does it go off? Well, it has to go off. All those cards are set. They can't be activated this turn. That's why I did it. Next level thinking there. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this one. And they always say, this is a saying that they taught me in Chinatown, you always go for the card that's the closest to your heart. So the heart's on the left side, right? So let's go for this middle card here. And then we're gonna chain this. But wait, there's more. Branded Loss goes off. Okay, good. Pop those 2 back row. We're gonna get this lovely maiden to the field. Okay. We're gonna get you. Not exactly. I did backwards. I got a little distracted. We don't need to summon Albaz here. We could still make a play with them this way. Just gotta do it a little bit differently. Okay, my turn. Alright, we are playing definitely Yugioh. We're Yugiohing it up. Alright, normal summon. Do you let me do this? Is that infinite impermanence? Is it infinite impermanence? What did I destroy? Double hooking. What is this stuff with these continuous cards today? Wabaku! A classic. Gladiator restock, maybe? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? What I do know, though, is we're going to discard one of them. Okay. And although we can't attack, we're going to special summon, right? We're going to special summon this. We're going to activate its effect. We're going to go into Albion the Sancfire Dragon. This is like the boss monster of this deck in a way, because it like completely does control here. So goodbye you. Goodbye Albaz in my hand. I'm sorry we didn't get to use you, but maybe we can use you in the future. Don't stress that. Alright. We got Wabaku. It makes me kind of a little sad. Alright, we are activating... We are activating Branded Loss in this situation. We are. Because what we can do here, we can get the Spriggan's Kid. We're gonna keep it in our hand, obviously. We could summon it. It's not worth it. Let's just end our turn on that. They Wabaku, so 0 damage could be done to them that turn from Wabaku. And we have basically board control. Like, outside of a Dark Hole. A Dark Hole would be... Or a Raigeki. Or a Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal could definitely mess us up a little bit. Wait. Wait there, sir. Whatever you're doing, it's not going to happen. The name of the game today is Control. And I'm going to make your turn my turn with this deck. And the Rage Quit happens. Alright, GG's. Pretty good. I don't like the lures in this deck, though. I still don't. Something about it. Just, you know, I think without an extra Despian Tragedy. This is a deck, like I said, every branded deck we've been playing so far has been Experiment. Like, I don't know. Maybe with 2 of those. But I don't want to... 45 seems like a nice number right now. I don't want to mess with it too much. Like, we could take this monster out. If we wanted to. To add the other... But I don't feel like that's worth it. Because it's working the way it's intended right now, right? And we can always discard the Allure of Darkness for the Albaz plays, right? So it's not... You know, it still has a use. At least that's what I'm thinking. You know, it's just we're trying. 41 minutes in. Okay. All right. This person plays a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey, we're max level duels too. Yeah, cool. That means we're in for maybe a rough time, but that's fine. That's fine. We've bullied enough people today, right? Now it's time to pay for our war crimes, our atrocities. You know, it's actually one of the few times Allure of Darkness is kind of helpful. There's got to be at least... I gotta run Harpies in this deck, confirmed. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. This is a great hand if we went first. This is an okay hand for going second. Let's try this. I'm thinking Solemn or Infinite Impermanence we got hit with here. Activate the effect. Usually, they don't negate this and they negate the... I spoke too soon, didn't I, guys? Okay. That's fine. That's not too bad. We still can make plays. We still have an out here. It's all good in the hood. We're still good. Maybe. Potentially. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. We got this. We got this. We got this, fam. They'll probably look at like Allure of Darkness. Who plays that? Well, we don't need him. The Allure actually came in handy here for once, right? It actually came in handy. Do we get to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you have Ash Blossom in your hand? You do not? Okay, but you might have another Impermanence or Solemn down there. But even if you do, it's worth at least trying this. Right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Perhaps. We shall see. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. This is looking promising here. Let's activate the effect. Do you have something to negate that effect? Do you? You do. They do. They're stalling. They know. They have something for it. But that's fine. You gotta get rid of what? The Lubellion. Interesting. 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 Get rid of my Lubellion. That's fine. Oh. Okay, that's fine. We have Super Fusion. We can still do plays, bro. We are still good. You might have negated my effects. I still get attacks off. Okay, that was cute. That was cute. Gotta respect that. Don't hate the game. Hate the player, right? But, I still have a play up my sleeve. That only negated the monsters that are currently on the field. It did not negate the monsters that are not on the... that aren't on the field yet, so I can still use an effect. We will still get a monster out. I don't remember if this gets its effect in the graveyard. The review. Yay! There's place still, don't worry. I know it might have looked like I bungled it, but trust me, I didn't. We don't know what that is. I'm curious. What was it worth protecting so much? It's a ghost spell? Okay. Take that 1800. Alright, main phase 2, we're gonna set the Super Fusion. Not in the spot that was negated by Infinite Impermanence, because that would be stupid. I'm gonna get cards back anyway. See, so it wasn't a complete loss. Like, they stopped our turn, but yeah, they're gonna forfeit because they know what's happening next. Yeah. We're actually on a win streak. We haven't, to my knowledge, lost yet today. I mean, we haven't necessarily played against any of, like, super sweaty decks either, which is confusing. Nami? Where is everybody that usually sweating? They're probably all exhausted and tired out from the 72 hours that they played in the World Championship qualifier. And that is why I did not play 72 hours in it, because I respect my health, nor did I honestly have the time to do that. But with that being said, though, you know, so probably all the sweats are, like, exhausted from trying to qualify for Worlds. Perhaps. Perhaps. It's a theory. It's not a game theory. Actually, can I say that without getting sued? I wonder. Wait, he's not doing that anymore, though, is he? Right? Matt Pat was the guy who did was game theory? I remember. I'm probably gonna get canceled for saying that. Opponent is choosing whoever to go first. Obviously, everybody's gonna go first. The only deck that doesn't really go first anymore. This deck can, as you see, can go second. Tempai, although Tempai is like more like Fiendsmith Tempai these days. Holy bad. My hand's poopy. I don't even know how I play a hand like this, to be honest with you. And we're going second, correct? Is that Kashatira? It's White Forest. No fun to be had here. White Forest. I think we finally got our loss for the day. I might GG next with this hand, to be honest with you, because I don't think... There's a brick. Congratulations, sir. You won Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. You get to have that match. My hand's bad. No way I can play out of that. White Force is so bad. Like, and if I have nothing to negate it and stop the combos, it's gonna go for about 15 minutes real time, but it won't say that that's 5 minutes of counter time. So the best thing to do is just GG next. We're not gonna win it with that hand. If we go first, I'll play the Allure, hopefully draw into something good, and then, you know, I have to experiment with the Allure of Darkness. I might cut them and then put something else in, but I want to experiment on stream with this build. I can see how I get top 8 in China. I think it was China Master Duel tournament where I saw them use it. I was like, interesting, let's try it. Let's try it and see. It's a 45 card deck too, right? So it's not using like grass and stuff, it's trying to keep it more thing. Did that say based Kino? We shall see, right? We shall see. I do kind of like that we have better consistency with our hands with this version of the deck. But there's options here, right? Like, I'm gonna obviously go into Brand Diffusion. See if we get this. No Ash Blossom. Interesting. Let's just trust the process here, right? We got multiple ways to fusion summon. Trust the process, right? Let's see how based Kino is, right? Special summon you. Okay. Alright, alright. Activate the effect. I'm not chaining to that. Alright, so we're definitely gonna go to him. Get rid of you. I'd hate to drop him, but I have to in this case. We have more of those in the deck anyway. It's really just there, like, as an extra dragon. Special summon. Hi. Do I get to activate the effect, or are you going to negate that? Even if you negate it, it's fine. I still have a play. Discard this. Alright, so we're going to go into Mirror Jade here. So, you back in the deck. You back in the deck. Special summon you. Nice, Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Obviously now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Bysteel Lubellion, which is actually based on the monster that we just fusion summoned to bring out Mirror Jade. Which is actually basically a evolved version of the Gesture of Despia. This deck has a whole lore. They're going to be doing it in the animated shorts that are coming out for Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, The Animation Chronicles. So it's going to be the first part is called The Fallen and The Virtuous, which is kind of cool. I'm looking forward to when it comes out. We could do more, but I feel like it's a waste to do more because we're overextending then. I don't want to overextend. Because overextending in this situation, maybe not the wisest of plays, right? I'm gonna go get that because that's a guaranteed pop that we can do. Alright. We're gonna get this back to my hand. Not chaining to that. Because if we do, we'll remove our card and then we got super sad. So let's see what Kino does here, right? Depending what Kino does, depends on what we do. Super Fusion opening one here would have been probably good. Potentially. Most likely. Indubitably. Perhaps. I'm running out of things to say here. Just... Okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. We're good. We're good in the hood. We're good in the hood. Maybe. Potentially. Because I could stop another part of the combo here, depending. Okay, let's wait. I wanted to read this to make sure. So you're gonna play the trap card to make me choose one? Like, I don't get the point there. I'm just gonna keep Mirror Jade. Exactly. Like... I mean, okay. I think we just proved that Kino is definitely not based, because I don't know what they were thinking there. Like, you wasted it Imperitance to play the error card. Knowing that, I'll just keep the boss monster. I have a whole hand of stuff that can drop, like, the pain to you. We lost one game so far. It's a bizarre world for Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Take the W's. I'll take the W's whenever I can, right? We've gotten a game off where we're doing pretty good with, like, some of the matches. Definitely like it. Okay, this person was a max qualifier as well. So they won the coin flip. This might not be good for us. Icy Edge Wedded in the Shadow. Interesting title. Alright, let's see how this goes. Do we win? Do we win? Do we win? Do we lose? Do we lose? I got max C, which is basically... shouldn't be in this game. It's the crutch here, right? It's E heroes. Oh man. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Call by the grave and you probably win. GG next. GG next. Because they're going to bring out monsters that are going to be unaffected by stuff. And I can only bring out one monster, so I'm not going to be able to win that game. Alright, well, it happened. We took our second loss of the day after a really amazing win streak. Took about like an hour, but we finally started catching some L's on stream. Because this was before I started recording. So we start here, right? That's the little amount of matches we've played today. These matches haven't, like, went that high. I don't know. Majin Kaiba. That's an interesting screen name. Okay, we won the coin flip. Let's see there. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, there's stuff I want in this deck. I want, obviously, Super Fusions, more copies of them. Tri-Brigade, Makirker. It's a work in progress. But we still, with the budget version, have been doing generally well. Alright, this is going to be kind of an interesting way I do this, okay? Trust the process here. Alright, let's get a Luber. Special summon it. If it gets negated, there's still play I can do. Activate the effect. Let's use you first. I'm gonna probably chain. I think chaining here is probably the best thing to do. That's fine. I could do that, but it'd be foolish. Not our turn yet. Alright, so... add this to my hand. Right? Don't stress it. Don't stress it at all, guys. We're still good. Normal summon. Activate. This is where we stress it. So I'm gonna try to go get the branded fusion. We gotta put a card back on our hand, right? So in this case, what we do is basically playing the same one we got back. Alright, branded fusion here. Do I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's see. I'm gonna go for him, even though I don't think that's the right move to make here. So we're gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you. Special summon. I'm gonna put it in attack position. Let's see if they negate this. That's gonna be like what happens here in this game. Not negated. Alright, so then from there, we're definitely gonna get Lubellion here. We're gonna get rid of you. And get rid of you. Special summon. I'm gonna put it up here in this slot for the moment. Because there is moves that we're planning to make. Activate the effect. I'm expecting at some point there's gonna be a choke point here where something gets negated. Interesting. I don't want to get rid of this, but I have to. I want to keep that card in my hand right now. Alright. We're okay. So he's going back in the deck. He's going back in the deck. Special summon you. Alright, cool. Alright, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Lubellion. Okay, Lubellion there. It's not like the most explosive play, but it's gonna help as much as possible here. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. Sending this. Okay, good. And we're gonna end on that. That's obvious. What we're gonna do is we're gonna activate this effect unless they do something. My belief is if they use the term Majin Kaiba, they probably are using Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? Just fine. We have things we can do. Still have a couple plays we can make. Unless it's like Lightning Vortex, or excuse me, not Lightning Vortex. Nobody uses that anymore, but like Lightning Storm, Dark Hole, Raigeki. Harpy's Feather Dust are really bad right now. I'll do this for control. Alright. You'll still get the effect. You just won't have the monster to use. Because I think he still gets the effect if I'm not mistaken, right? Or does he lose turn player priority? I know the priority don't exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! In the way it used to, but I think you still get it because it was normal summon. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I did what I did then. Or we can win. Okay, that works too. Yep. They were trying to summon Striking Thunder God Heyman. And I guess they figured that we had something in the back where I stopped them, which is true. Because I was just going to go into the dragon that destroys 2 monsters. 2 cards on the field. The Star Source Dragon. And we pretty much would clutch that. So, interesting. Heyman deck. I have not seen a Heyman deck before. I mean, I have, like in locals, like years ago in locals, but not like Master Duel. Have I run into one? I've ran into a Raviel deck. I've run into an Obelisk deck. I've run into a Slifer deck. Obviously, I've run into a lot of Winged Dragon Raw decks. Holy shit, you play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going first. That's a lot. That's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sky Strikers, maybe? Perhaps? Potentially? I'm assuming, perhaps? Let's see. So something crazy happened in my neighborhood today. So very early in the morning, it was like 5:58 in the morning. Let's see. We're gonna normal summon this and hope that we don't get negated, because if we do, it's over. I mean, it's not over because we had that, but if it's like an Impertinence, it's gonna suck. I have to see here. Shh. I knew it. Well, that normally would be game over for us. We have this. Please don't Noble Cross out Designator, because that would kind of suck. Not chaining to that because they might try to negate something else. They look sweaty. So my guess is they're probably going to Ash Blossom the Fusion card, which is probably why they used the Veiler first. They used Effect Veiler. I'm assuming maybe it's a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Because that's like the tendency that happens lately. Ash Blossom? No. Okay. So let's bait some stuff out, okay? And see what happens here. So we're gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of a shiny one. Because I work so hard to get those, right? Hello. Alright, good. There's gotta be something they have, right? Unless that was like their only negate, but I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. So let's get rid of you, because you're useless on the field and a liability. Let's get rid of you. I mean, we can still do something in case it gets negated, so don't stress it. Special summon. Defense position, in case it gets negated. I suspect it's probably not going to get negated at this point. We're going to discard this. Alright. We're going to get the Mirror Jade, it looks like. Alright then. So we're going to put you back in the deck. Because we could recycle him later on. Okay. Special summon. We'll put you in this slot. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use the Bestial Lubellion's effect in the graveyard to special summon in defense position. So defense position it is. Okay. Good, the Bestial Lubellion. Activate its effect. Neighbor, interesting. I have an idea. That's why I'm doing it. Get rid of him. One less monster too, so like they get a token, but we have plays we can make, sir. Activate that. Main phase 2 or end phase, right? So we have plays here. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get you back. That's a free discard. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get your effect off. I knew there were 2 come, right? I hope there's a monster that I can use that for, because if not, it's gonna kind of suck for us, right? But if not, I could use it on the field anyway. I thought so. Discard that. Yeah, Springans, that's fine. Not the best monster in the world, but it's a monster. Darn it. And that's fine by me that we have extra monster. Because I could bring Mirror Jade back anyway. Let's activate the effect of this. So we still could play out of the Nibiru there. As much as I complained about it, right? So that was kind of fine. As much as I want to get the Branded Lost here, that's not the card to go for. We're going to set it. We still turned it around, right? Still a very good play. And a destroy there now. Alright. So let's see what happens. We got a big monster in the field. We got a not as big monster in the field. We could bring the Mirror Jade Dragon back. Yeah, I knew you were playing something like that. Let's negate that, sir. Let's negate that. And, you know, while we're negating that, let's make it difficult on you. Bring you back. I'm not going to, obviously, like, special summon from here. Because there's nothing really on the field that would help here. No, we're not special summoning. I just want my monster back. Okay. So they can't use that. Okay, target Christian card you control and destroy it. The special summon cannot go for that effect, so that's fine. Hold on. Yeah, you... That's fine. As much as I don't want to get rid of this, I have to. Get rid of you. It's just trying to, like, outpace us right now. Which is fine. Like, I mean, it'll still get its effect if I'm not mistaken, right? Because, yeah. It's 2 in the graveyard, but what are you gonna do? Let's see, add monster from your deck to your hand. I mean, I think we're kind of okay-ish, maybe, potentially here. I don't know. We could get got here. Like, that's just one of those decks that has a lot of recursion, right? Alright, that's fine. Because if not, like, the other play we could have made, but I didn't feel like it's worth removing the monsters that are in our graveyard to do it, is what we could have done. We could have gotten into Albion. But I don't have, like, a big hand right now, and I'm special summoning a monster that then they negate. Something recalled by the grave could be problematic here. We'll see. They're going to probably play Solitaire for the next couple minutes, trying to figure out how to play here. Alright. I can not stop that. That's fine. You have to destroy the right card here. Because if they don't, they mess up. Like, you have to actually ironically destroy this, or you don't want to destroy this, because if you destroy this, it's going to pop your field that turn. So let's see if they know which one to attack. Wrong one. Wrong one. That was a mistake. Big mistake they made. I think big mistake they made. We'll see. This could go a lot of different ways still. Let's see how it goes, too. How much more time do we got? Hour and 7 minutes. Alright. Alright. Okay. So this is all turn main phase 2 right now, right? So I'm gonna let them cook and see. Like, I'm gonna let them cook and see what happens here. I think we might lose. Just based on the recursion here. I mean, it's a control deck versus a control deck, right? So, please don't be Master Arena. Cyber Dragon Nova. Nope. That goes into infinity, and then we can't beat it. Alright. GG, well played. What can I say? GG, well played. Slap pile, but well played. It was effective. Alright, we'll wait a couple seconds so we don't get paired up again. And we'll go on to the next one. I had enough seconds, I wonder. Probably. We'll see. I mean, we played that as good as we could. Like, Albion still wasn't gonna save us that game. Because it's just like they had, like, nothing but non-stop recursion. It happens. Brandon doesn't have a best matchup against everything in the world. No real deck does, outside of Snake Eyes. So, you know, it's something. I mean, in terms of the playtesting that we've done, it's been very effective. Let's see. I didn't win the coin flip, did I? Because this hand is atrocious if we didn't win the coin flip. I could only do one thing. That's gonna be great. I have to remove the level 2 tuner. If not, it's just automatic game over from this OTK. But we'll let them cook to see how they do this. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Red Dragon Archfiend deck. I've played it. I played it on stream 3 weeks ago, I think, at this point. Maybe 4 weeks ago, when the structure deck came out. It's a very good deck. We have a counter to it, though. Somehow they're taking a long time, so I suspect they don't know how to do this combo. And they're either looking on an internet guide, or they're looking on YouTube as to how to pull off this combo. Yes, that's the first part of the combo. So you're gonna go get the skull guy, and then you're gonna use him, and then you're gonna change his level, and you're gonna dump something, and then I'm gonna remove it from the graveyard, and you're probably gonna rage quit unless you have something. You're not gonna remove it yourself, usually. So that's what I suspect is gonna happen. They don't know their deck. They're looking at a YouTube video, confirmed, because it wouldn't take you this long. You would know automatically what you're getting with this card. Did they not know their deck? Is this really Super Starter deck? Okay. It might be. It might not actually be the OTK version. I burned for 8. That's cool. I have 72,000 more, right? 7,200, not 72,000. I can't math today. Confirmed. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. 2 hour stream. I don't like to wait this much. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not bashing them. Oh, this is definitely not the deck that I was expecting it was going to be. So you're just going to bring out that? I mean, it's a big dragon. Right? Okay. What are you targeting? This is a cute way to get it out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Why isn't this activating? Game? Why am I not... Oh, a cheater. Okay. Game? Are we just gonna pretend that I don't get that effect? Okay, hacker. Great. You'll run into at least one of them in a day, right? Yeah, oh, that's a fire monster. That's why I can't do it. Okay. Come on. Eventually you're gonna get to the combo that you want to do, I hope. I mean, one Albaz and we basically got this, I think. Because then I'll have to remove it. Just... I don't know. Maybe. We'll see here. I'm gonna play it out. If they do the combo right, we lose. If they do the combo wrong, we can play out of this. But it really is dependent on what they do. I was expecting a different variation of the combo. They're reading on the internet. They don't know what they're doing. Because it wouldn't take this long with this deck if you know what you're doing. So we're just here waiting for them to figure it out, right? Okay. Do I get to use my card? Is that fire also? That's a dark. I'm supposed to be able to use this. Okay. Alright. We're gonna get rid of you. Unfortunately, it's gonna get its effect, alright? I need to get an Albaz, that's why I'm doing it. If not, like, we're screwed, perhaps. Alright. Or does it not get its effect? If it doesn't get its effect off, that would be interesting. Because I think it just has to go to the graveyard. It doesn't have to stay in there. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Was that crucial to their whole setup there? That would be kind of interesting. What? Did you just go grab? Okay. I do gotta search off this. Okay. Gonna go get that Albaz as fast as possible. Or not. Ash Blossom. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna get that card whether you want me to or not. And when I do, it's gonna be funny. Perhaps. There's still a way out of this. It's not the easiest way out of it. You're gonna destroy it with Kubat? You know, if I draw Super Poly right now, I could Super Poly their monsters. Okay. I mean... Sure, right? Why not? Let's use it, because I want to see if they have a negate card for it. This is maybe the starter. We can lose this match, though. So we're not going to underestimate our opponent, okay? Oh, perfect. Activate the effect. This is where things are going to get interesting. I'm going to get a Luber. Alright. Before we get a Luber, though, because I don't trust my opponent. Anything? Alright, so we're gonna discard you for this. For that. That's the play. Trust the process, trust the process. Trust the process here. Trust the process. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense yet. Just trust the process. Trust me. Activate. Okay, so we're gonna discard her. Anything? Nothing for that. Alright, so we're gonna get Mirror Jade. Gonna get rid of you. Gonna get rid of you. Perfect. We still have more that we could do, right? Okay. We're gonna activate this effect, unless they negate it. They probably have never seen a branded deck before, I think. That's what it's looking like to me. Because they take a long time to figure stuff out. Priority there. So we'll get rid of you, because that'll continue to extend the combo. Not chained to that. You foolish. You're going with me, son. Only one of us is coming back. Unless you have the trap card set. Change card. Interesting. Interesting, right? Okay, so we're gonna do in this situation. Get back in the deck. We are gonna send something, right? Okay. Let's special summon. Yes, let's special summon this. We might lose this actually, but we're gonna go down fighting, okay? Activate the effect. You activating that? Can they activate that now? Probably not. Alright. That actually gives me an option here, right? Because we don't need him in my hand anymore, right? So we'll put you back in. Because what happens to the Ash Blossom, the branded fusion? That's why we gotta figure this out, right? Okay. Anything to that? So I'm going to Albion then. So Albion is going to be Cardessia. And we're going to use that Albaz, right? Okay, great. Special summon. So even though it was a rough turn 1, we're still able to play out of it mostly. I'm going to declarations of attack because I don't know what's going to happen, right? So we have to be cautious here. Because you never know, right? Never know what could happen. Main phase 2, as much as I don't want to set this, I have to. Because this deck that I'm going against relies a lot on the graveyard. It's very similar to mine. It's like the synchro version of mine, but not as effective, right? So let's get this back. That's why I wasn't worried about getting the card back, too, because, like, we have plays, right? Like, I'm just kind of going to control the board as much as possible here. We're going to use this because that'll allow us to fusion summon something. So it's like we're setting up like plays to disrupt our opponent basically here. And then for this, it's an easy solution here. Because what we do is we're going to go get the one Guiding Clem that I play in the deck. There's special summon her. So then with her, right, what we do is we're going to activate her effect. Right? So with her, I'm not going to dump the Albaz, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the counter trap here. And you're probably like, why did you do that? Because I can get my brand fusion back by doing that. And I don't need to dump another monster in the grave, because we have a lot of monsters in the grave already to activate her secondary effect, which is when a monster special summons, she can special summon an Albaz from the graveyard. Albaz can use its effect. We can then fusion summon into one of our many, many options here. That's fine by itself. Give me an extra card in my hand, right? Get back branded. So we're pretty good. Our game state is pretty good right now. We have options. Not chaining to that would be foolish. So they're trying desperately right now to pull off a combo to bring out another Red Dragon Archfiend. And that's why I set the Cult by the Grave there. It's really Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, not only a Master Duel, but obviously a lot of people are watching me probably are just interested in the video game version and not more expensive to play than paper. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really is about knowing your matchup. See, that's why I have the Cult by the Grave ready. That's why I have the Cult by the Grave ready. Because I know what's going to happen. That's fine. Let it go for... I know what he's going to do. We already know what he's planning to do, and we already have the ability to disrupt it. Actually, we have multiple ways we could disrupt it. We could disrupt it with that. We could disrupt it with this. We could disrupt it with her. We're saving this in particular for the tuner he brought out. He's trying to bring out the red supernova dragon, which is fine. Wait on that. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're good. We're good. We don't need to do this yet. I wonder if they know what's gonna happen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too, because when they synchro summon, I'm gonna bring back the Albaz. And if not, like, I could bring a monster out. There's options here, guys. It doesn't seem like it. Okay. Bring a bunch of tuners out. Alright, this is where we start doing this, right? Alright, so I am gonna bring back... I'm gonna bring back my, obviously him, right? Now I'm gonna bring back the Cuvette. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense yet, just trust the process, okay? Not chaining to that. So, this is my side of the field. They're gonna be happy because they think they're gonna get a monster that they're not gonna get the game. This is gonna be their side of the field. Unless they have Imperadence. Imperadence kind of screws it up. Come on. Get your card. They don't have the deck built the way that I would figure they would. Okay. Discard you. Negate here? I'm expecting Ash Blossom. Bro, that's not gonna save you, but good luck with that. Doesn't negate anything. They don't understand what I'm trying to do. Unless they got Imperadence down there, they could, right? Like, it's gonna go into you, right? Because I could use Kubat in this situation. Alright, so... I get to activate an effect here. That's fine. First things first. Alright. So we're gonna get rid of you. We are going to activate you to bring back her. Trust the process. It's not gonna make a lot of sense yet. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. Special summon her. That's fine. Not worried. We still could do stuff. That's fine. Target a resonator. I get to activate to that, so chain one. What are you getting? By Soul Resonator. And then gonna go into in this situation we're gonna go into Despian Quarteris, right? You and you. Special summon you. Goodbye that. I think we're still okay. We still have a play we can make. Because that's what? 6, 9... Went too quick. Not worried about that. Should have waited, bro. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of you. Just in case, I think they're gonna go into a level 10. What are you doing? Let me read this. You control level 8, banish all monsters on the field except monsters with the highest level. I'm still gonna win that one. Okay. Alright, we won that one. It was an interesting back and forth. Gotta give it to my opponent. They, regardless of what the tools they used there, they did pretty well with them. The problem was, I don't know why they never went into the main combo. I feel like they were watching a YouTube video. Could you give me a second, guys? I'm sorry. I have to use the restroom a quick second, okay? I'll be right back. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. Apologies. I had to pee super bad. We're gonna go for about a half hour more, or maybe a little less. Playing Yugioh Master Duel. We've been testing a branded deck. Overall, very good results today. The matches themselves have been interesting. I guess that's the only way I could put it. Not a lot of, like, tough matches, one or two, that were auto forfeits, like we just go win them. Overall, villain. Okay, let's see if you are. Interesting screen here. You know. I wanted to get more branded testing into. I know that's like a super popular deck that's oversaturated at the moment, but I really enjoyed the story of White. Just gonna get animated in a couple days. My hand is not the best. I don't think I won the coin flip. So there's gonna be some problems here. Quite a few problems. I mean, it's good going first hand. It's terrible going second. That's Labyrinth. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not with that hand. We won't be able to do anything. So that's why their nickname's the villain there. Sorry if I sound a little bit in pain. I actually just pulled a muscle when I was coming back this way. So my body kind of hurts a little now. I'm in actually quite a bit of excruciating pain. I'm going to try to power through it. If not, I will end a little bit earlier. Because having like a pulled muscle in your shoulder area where you're trying to play this could be quite distracting. Is that what I think it says? That's disgusting. I hope that's Rufus from Final Fantasy VII and not read a different way. Because if it is, that's disgusting and that's not cool. See how this goes. I think I'm maybe going to end early. Maybe a little earlier today. These guys don't mind. I'm not feeling too comfortable right now with the pulled muscle. I don't... No, Primate. No. We lost. GG. Not with that hand. Alright. Maybe it's time to dip out. Maybe. Potentially my shoulder is in so much pain right now. I'm sorry, I know, like the pulled muscle is like really bad. Maybe we end a little bit earlier because I also notice casual's starting to become ranked. Which I don't really want to like super sweat today. Ranked second. It's always great. Sorry if I'm quiet, like I'm still trying to deal with the pain. My hands are also now starting to become mysteriously bad too. So that's not... I'm starting to think maybe there's some sus shit going on already. Let's see, I'll try to play this out, but this is like a auto loose hand. There are players, Konami... it's Blue Eyes. I don't think with this hand I can beat Blue Eyes. We'll see. Depends what I get, if the maxi goes well. They're taking a long time to discard too. That's what makes it even more sussy. It's like no error connection issue. So this should just be discarding easily. See how this goes. Worst case scenario, we survive the turn because of the maxi. If I see a counter to maxi, then it's pretty much over for us at that point. Like, that's the only thing that's saving us. I understand why Konami keeps this card around. I don't agree with it being around because I don't feel like it promotes healthy Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna try to keep powering through man that pulled muscle hurts. This is why when you sit, you should sit with proper posture so you don't have that type of stuff happen. Anything? Is it OTK Dragon Master Magia? If it is, we lost, because then I could be able to play out of that with this hand. And I don't think we win. I think it's just auto forfeit at this point. Yeah, the hand's bad. I can't play out of it. I don't know what happened there. Just bricked. Weird brick, too. I suspect this is cheater. So I'm just gonna report. I do suspect that's sussy. I suspect this one was sussy. Well, that was Labyrinth, but... And there are people who use fake accounts that are not their real account to smurf on. You know? Which, I know there's a person who does it, and they're proud of doing it. They say it on, a Sweatfest now. Okay. I think we're gonna dip out a little bit earlier. I hope you don't mind, because it just... I don't feel like playing ranked and unranked, basically. And unless we win a lot of coin flips here, I think it's gonna go rough for us. We'll see. Next two matches will kind of determine wherever we bow out. This is okay to have that in my hand right now. Normal summon. I'm only really worried about an Impermanence here. Did I just manifest Impermanence? Be funny if we did. You're light, right? You're light, right? Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Can't have that happen. We could still potentially get Ash Blossom tier, so I'm just gonna, you know, it sucks, but... Ah, that's fun. Ah, Sweat Lord Fever. Gotta love that. Alright, let's try this and see what happens. Best case scenario, we got a hand. Worst case scenario, we don't. Look. I don't think we'll win. I'm gonna play it out as much as I can, but I don't... Because that shit, like, just shut us completely down. That was a no-win situation, right? Because I stopped the Max C, but I can't stop it in a Paradise. And they probably just set up on us, right? So, like... Yep, we lose. Oh, because that goes into nonsense. Alright, well, we had a good run, right? For an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't realize going to the bathroom was going to magically make all our matches terrible after that. Who knew, right? Let's see if we could try to end on a high note. And we'll just, like, dip out early-ish. Oh, not you again. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Not playing this. Not playing this. Come on. Get me out. No. I'm not playing with sussy bad hands. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Have fun playing Yugioh by yourself. I could be Dark Magician, but there's something about that particular deck, the way it started, that I know I'm just not interested in doing it. Okay, I'm gonna wait like a good 30, 40 seconds. Yeah, so let me just tell you a story here. It's a sad story at that. So earlier today in the morning, around like 5:50, almost 6 o'clock in the morning, a person in my neighborhood got hit by a bus. It was a homeless person, which is pretty sad. I know a lot of people be like, oh, well, it's a homeless person, they're not, you know, devalued, which I think is a fucked up way of thinking of it. But it was a homeless person, and it's very well known in the neighborhood. You know, a lot of my personal family members knew them. A lot of people in this neighborhood just know the person, and they got hit by the bus. They were a person that was, they had mental health problems, right? So a lot of the time they would look on the street for, like, things that they could pick up, cigarette butts. They like cigarettes, I guess. And I don't know, I guess they were looking for something. And I saw the videos footage of it. It was really gruesome, sad, really sad. And the bus, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so the bus is going like full force because there's not a lot of places to stop, and just like hits them from behind. And then the footage after that kind of like right out Final Destination. It's sad, right? Because like people don't treat homeless people very kindly. I've always said this, you know, because people always assume the worst. I mean, yeah, not everybody's a good homeless person. There are a lot of people that are down and out at luck, like anybody. It can happen to anybody. And what happened, you know, is that it's sad because, like, this is a person that had, like, where I live in the city, had actually provided them, like, some serious, you know, actual real help in terms of mental health. Because, you know, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month still. But it's like truly, truly, truly sad, to say the very least. You know, so, you know, I don't know if he has family. Hopefully he does. You know, so at least, because it'd be sad to just be like a John Doe out in the street like that. You know, it can happen to anybody too, right? So that happened in the early morning. It was a really sad story when my sister Dread is the one that told me about it, and I found out from my mom that my mom used to give him like $1 and stuff, and you know, tried to, like, you know, help, you know, be generous and stuff. So it's sad because they had seen him down the street in this neighborhood, because we all obviously live in the same neighborhood. Okay. Good going first hand, but are we actually going first? That's the question here. I am not. And it's a Monarch deck. Ah, fuck my life, man, right? I don't think we're gonna end on a positive note here. I'm running on fatigue at this point. I hope they don't play the card that says I can't summon anything from my extra deck. Because that's just gonna not be fun to deal with. We'll see. I feel like, again, it's... Oh, we have an internet connection issue there. I did not do this intentionally. It's like the internet just crapped out there for a second. We might get, like, auto forfeit there. No. My life is not that great. I'll give you the field card, right? Yeah, have tenacity of the Monarch. I don't think we win against this. I'm gonna try my best. You had another one of those? Well, they're gonna stall us out at this point, so that's always gonna be fun to deal with. Gotta end on a high note. Gotta end on a high note. I don't know why Casual got so sweaty. Maybe the amount of games we won. Okay, we won. We didn't do anything there. I guess they made a mistake, misplayed. I don't know what happened there, guys. I'll take that dub, right? We can't end like that, though. We have to actually, like, play a match. That was, like, we looked at them make a misplay, and then that was game over for them. I don't know about the Allure of Darkness in this deck. It kind of helped draw into things, but I'm not committed to it. Night Shroud, okay. You play Red Eyes Black Dragon. We lost in our coin flip. We were on a good coin flip winning streak, and then all of a sudden it's like, Konami's like, nah, you're winning too much. We gotta punish you for your wins. Your atrocities on casual players. Fun fact, casual tends to be more sweaty than ranked mode. We will do ranked matches at some point. This is a great going first hand, terrible going second hand. I mean, there's stuff I could do going second, but by the setup that they have, it's Galaxy Eyes. I'm gonna try to stay in this, but I have a feeling this is gonna be a bad day for us. I mean... If they don't bring out Tachyon Dragon, we're fine. If they bring out Tachyon Dragon and negate all my shit, we're kind of screwed. So, that's really where it comes down to. Whether they bring out Tachyon on turn 1, or they don't. Because I can play out of the Earth stuff, right? Depends how long their combo goes, right? It's Tachyon. It's definitely Tachyon with the setup. Has to be, right? We'll keep in it, though. There is a play I can make. It's not the play I want to do. If it's Tachyon, we're screwed. Because everything in my hand is a effect, right? Oh, it's that. Can I use Photon Lord? I could just beat Photon Lord up, right? I'm not gonna get to play Yugioh. Okay, you know, have fun. I don't have time for that. I just need to win a coin flip. That, I can't affect it with anything, so it's like, just GG me, knocks me out of here. I'm in hell right now. The last 30 minutes of the stream has been hell. I'm sorry, guys. We've just, like, lost every coin flip, and it's just gotten completely different to the fun we were at. Who knew? That's why sometimes I try not to play too much of this. Especially when I'm trying to experiment with decks, because then it's like it hit, like, 30-minute difference, really, between night and day. Alright. This person has no titles. They have to be Smurf. We lost another fucking coin flip. Are you for real? Lose a coin flip and my hand is mysteriously bad. Classic Master Duel cheat. No. Not how this goes. Can I win a coin flip, Konami? Konami, let me back in the same match and win a coin flip. Same match, coin flip. Revenge match, right? That is not a revenge match. What the we lost a coin flip again. So, unless I open with amazing hand traps, we're screwed. And this is always fun. Any day now. I have a max C. My hand is, again, mysteriously bad. I can't prove it, but I do feel like there's something that goes on in this game. Where then, Konami has confirmed there are cheaters in this game. Are you fucking for real? The same shit again? If they have an automatic call by the grave, I know they're cheating. Right? Let's see what they do here. Are you fucking for real? What are you playing? It's not even a real... It's an OTK deck. That's a dumb... Oh, dude. Have fun. You have fun. I don't have the time for that today. Have fun. Alright. Can we finally get a win today, just to close out? We won, like, in the very beginning, but it's like an hour and 50 minutes. I wanna not play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I'm kind of tired of playing after. We did pretty well. Then, towards the end, it's just, like, it became a shit show. Sorry, you know, that's current modern-day Yu-Gi-Oh for you sometimes. Alright. Coin flip, please? Are you fucking for real? We've lost 7 or 8 coin flips in a row. If my hand is mysteriously bad again, I'm going first. Burn deck then, probably. Most likely burn deck or Tenpai. They have fire, so it might be Snake Eyes, right? My hand is mysteriously bad again. It's always fun to deal with. Let's try this. Let's try this. How many hand traps do you have? They made it so obvious that they have hand traps too. So it really upsets me, right? So let's see what happens here, because I might be able to still do something. Depending. Activate my effect. Does it go through RBs, or you... Okay, you're letting that go through. Interesting. We have to bait some stuff out here, okay? Activate the effect. Anything? They have a hand trap. They have a hand trap confirmed. So let's go for it. So obvious that they have a hand trap. They could have made it more obvious. So obvious. Let's see how this goes. Well, that helps, right? That's why they use it, to just dump their hand, huh? That's negated. I can't do anything else. Let's see how this goes. Ah, man, it's so sweaty. I might have to switch to my real deck just to get a win. I don't know where this just, like, completely different change came. Oh my fucking god, are you for real? Why am I going against non-stop OTKs? Have fun. I'm not doing that. All we've got now is OTK City going on. Alright. I really want to end on a high note. But I'm gonna give it like 1 or 2 more matches. If not, like, I'm not having fun anymore. I don't want to play anymore. I'll just be honest with you. Because we haven't won a coin flip in, like, I don't know, 8 or 10 games now. It's like I'm stuck in a vacuum now. I didn't win a coin flip again. Are you for real? Like, I have not won a coin flip in 10. I just want to end. I just want to end. Well, my hand's okay now. Maybe we'll get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Depending. But this is like an OTK player. I saw them OTK before. The sleeves even give it away, right? Standby phase. There's sussy shit too, because look at how long the pauses are going between things. Look how long. Okay, so they forfeited. Bad hand, I guess? Or they didn't get to go first, and it's a OTK that has to go first to win? I don't even know. The state of this game sometimes, guys, is really poopy. I'll try to give you one more that's not like an auto rage quit diver run. But that kind of seems like what it is right now at this time of day. It's something, right? Okay. Anyway. Oh, we never ran into this name before. I won a coin flip! What's the miracle? Finally, a coin flip of our very own that we actually won. Maybe we'll actually get to play now, instead of coin flip simulator. Alright. We have an amazing hand. Let's see if they negate this. That could be the bluff here. Maluber, Desper Jespia. We're gonna activate the effect. Come on, show me the infinite impermanence. I know you have it. Oh god. It's one of those decks. Why can't I just get a normal game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Why can't it just be a normal game of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Right, just a normal game. I'm not asking for much, right? I'm not asking for blood. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I'm not asking for anything at all. That's not just fair. Alright, so I think monsters go to the graveyard, or is it everything? I'm just gonna go into... I can't go into Mineral Jade. You know? May your sacrifice not be in vain. We'll see if we can hold on here for a win, right? Activate. Because it's removed from play, this is where it becomes a problem, right? I'm just gonna keep the Albion in my hand. Or the Fallen Albas, excuse me. And we'll see from there what we can do, right? Because it seems like it's gonna be a pretty much a troll deck. I'm hoping this is the right play. Because I'm thinking what they're trying to do is they're just gonna be like Sky Strikers, maybe. It looks like... What is your sleeves? So, like, at least this will shut that down, because they can't activate their Fusion Monsters effect. Unless it's a big Fusion Monster. Oh, this is gonna get boring quickly. Tempai? Is this Tempai? You're fucking lame, man. So fucking lame, it's not even fucking funny. And you had all those cards conveniently? Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Sure you had all those cards. Yeah, you're not cheating. At all, right? That's not sussy at all. Alright, I'm gonna try to get that win. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Hopefully we get it. Or it's not just a simple rage quit. Man, Tempai. Randomly and casual. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, my hand's bad too. That's always great. Alright. Do I get to actually play here? Let's see. Infinite Impermanence and I'm screwed. I'm not really screwed of an Ash Blossom. It's an Impermanence that's the problem. That person looks like they have hand traps waiting to go. Let's see. The sleeves are concerning. Let's see how this goes, right? See if I can get full combo out here. I'm hoping we can, right? So we get rid of Rebellion. Get rid of that. Hopefully that's the play here. We will see. Good. Activate the effect. This is where things can go sour quickly. Alright, I think we're gonna get to play full Yugioh here. So that's maybe a plus for us, right? Anytime something gets negated, though, that's where the heart kind of sinks, because this deck is easy to be disrupted. One choke point, any of these parts choke point, and it's kind of like not great for us, right? Get rid of the Allure. That's a dead draw in the hand. Alright, special Mirror Jade. Do we get it? Does it look like we actually can win this match, perhaps, so we can finally end? I'm hoping so. Because I am tired of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I'll just be honest with you. You can only play so much before you just don't want to play anymore. Alright, special summon. Okay, good. We are going to be playing Switch games this week. So, it's probably the only Yugi stream that I'm doing this week. Activate the effect. Okay, great. Let's add this card here. Let's set this just to give them a mystery card. Just in case, like, they do graveyard recursion. Activate this. I think they have something that they're planning to do. So let's just in case, right? Just in case. Just in case. Alright, let's see what my opponent does. They seem very happy. Maybe Dogmatica? I think that's Dogmatica on there. We'll see. Let's see. Something is a little too happy here with this happy face. Fucking hell, man. Always with that shit. Ah, it's that deck, huh? Okay. It's Red Eyes Darkness Dragoon. Just gonna make them pay for it if they do special summon anything. Why is Red Eyes Darkness Dragoon so popular today? I don't know. That's the $1,000,000 question here. Come on. Make your play. If you have a play to make. What I really hate about it, too, is that it's just like... It's negated. Can I still pay the cost? That's the question here, right? That's not that hard. Either you're playing through Maxi or you're not. I think they forfeited on Maxi. I don't blame them. If that's the case, we just end like that. It's fine. Did you rage quit because of Maxi? Because you can't, like, do your one-hit KO? Or are you, like, why are we paused here so long? If you play an out right now, like a random out comes out of nowhere, then we know something's up, right? How long it took them to grab a card. Interesting. Is it really gonna be that cheap shit? I have an idea. I hate that people do this dumb shit too, just to try to disrupt things, right? Alright, let's see what my options are here, right? Alright. I mean, it kind of sucks I had to do that, but... Like, I don't want to play anymore, I'll be honest with you. Because, we keep... Like, that just was boring as fuck to do, man. If you summon Red Eye's Darkness Dragoon right now, I'm gonna be peeved. Sets 1. Of course, you just set 1. Sets 2. Of course, because you're so skilled at this game. Yeah, cheesy shit. Alright, draw phase, draw. Let's do this first, okay? So I don't trust my opponent. You don't have a Dark Magician in your... Okay. Whatever. So you're gonna summon it from the hand? I mean, thanks, I suppose, right? Better for me. Thanks for that, I suppose. Active? No, I don't want to activate that. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. This is like the most boring troll shit to go against. Not even funny. Which one did you use? Yay, I'm bored. Why can't I... Okay, you know, I'm just gonna leave it alone, because there's something I could summon that it didn't let me summon. That's fine, right? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. No problem, that's fine. I am not having fun, therefore I'm not playing the rest of this match out. Because that was just like, how could you annoy me up the wazoo? I'm really trying to end. I don't like to end on a low note, but this might be... Like, I'm just not having fun right now. I just gotta be honest with you. We had good hour and 30 minutes. I should have dipped out when I wanted to. And this shit's just like, I don't know, this is like Masterpiece Troll Theater right now. You know, it's whatever. I've become so apathetic towards this game lately. Alright, hopefully we get our win, right? I don't care, even if it's a rage quit at this point. I want out. Yugioh Master Duel sucks, change my mind. Like, it's not worth the grind, it's not worth the effort, it's... Like, you just want to kind of chill and try out new decks, and then you run into, like... this? Like, how's my hand this magically bad? Hmm? Like, I can't... Like, I literally can't do anything right now. No. Like, my hand shouldn't be, first of all, this bad with the ratio in it. We're gonna summon you. Don't really think I can make anything, right? No. We end on that, alright? See what they do. My hand is so bad that it's not even funny right now. Mysteriously bad, too. Any day now. Ah, it's Blue Eyes. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Said no one ever. Not chained to that, that'd be foolish. So it's gonna be slot pile day. That's always fun. Why would you go for it? Why would you go for it? Yeah, I can't... Wait, I'm supposed to be able to negate the first fucking shit, man. Fucking bullshit, man. I should be able to negate the first part, but because it's a stupid hack trick, I'm not able to negate this because the game's programmed for me to negate this when I should be able to respond to this to negate this, so... You know? BS like that, then I can't stop that. Okay. Let's not do that. Stop that. Do you have Claw Up by the Grave so I could just go on to the next one if that's the case? Okay. Are they gonna use the spear here? That would be funny. Yeah, Blue Eyes in hand. We might still be okay, maybe. I don't know. Not yet. Depends how much more they want to special summon, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'll take that. I don't know if we win this one, but the fact that they didn't open with what I think they did, you gonna chill on that? It's infinite impermanence, almost certainly. Almost certainly it's infinite, which sucks, man. Watch, this is gonna get negated. And then I have no turn I can play. We'll see how this goes. Might be wrong. Might still be able to do something, but it's not gonna be like the flashiest shit. Depending. Depends on whether this goes off or not. So... this one. I don't normally like to go into that. But I don't really have a choice. Alright. So I gotta punch the Blue Eyes and I gotta punch the stupid stone. Alright, let's activate this. I know, I'm trying to think here very hard as to what I want to do. Not chained to that, that'd be stupid. She could be special summoned, right? We might be able to actually turn this around now that I think about it. Alright, let's special summon. We're actually might be able to do a lot this turn. Okay, good. Activate. Anything? Thespian Clitoris. It guarantees me something. Alright. Hopefully this is the play. Activate the effect. Show me, do you got something? They're too passive here. Alright. Battle phase. Can't do anything to that, so let's take that. Take that. I really hate to get rid of an Ash Blossom in this situation. Okay. Main phase 2. Set this. We're gonna end, hopefully. I think we might win this one. Because there's one thing they haven't used yet, which I'm surprised that they're holding it back. This might actually have saved us, believe it or not, the Quartaris there play. I really hope this is not Dragon Master Magia coming out, because that would be the shittiest way to lose this game like that. I can't negate that, unfortunately. Please don't be Dragon Master Magia, because I don't think there was a Blue Eyes Ultimate in the graveyard, if I'm not correct, right? So, like, you'd have to get a Tyrant Dragon? Right? What did you special summon? Tyrant Dragon? Yeah, okay. I'm worried about Tyrant Dragon. Just, did you use a trap in the graveyard? You have it. Okay. No. I don't know why they're constantly trying to use that field card. I'll negate it for safety here, just in case. Sets one. Can I use this effect? Probably not. Alright. That's good. That actually works for us, right? Because we have this. So we're trying to negate his effect. So that's that. And then this went to the graveyard, right? Let's activate that. Why didn't this summon something? You know? I don't understand why we didn't get to draw a card there, but we're maybe gonna win this anyway. It's looking fairly confident at the moment. Let's do this. I think we got game. Let's show this, right? Just like that. Yes. We're gonna go get the Albaz. I think we win here because, like, the right play here, assuming it goes through, right, is to activate his effect, right? We're gonna discard. Did I ever play? Ever? Yeah, I did. Okay. We got game. It's game. It's definitely game over. Finally, right? Finally, bros. Finally. Alright, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Nice. We still got more we can do here. Let's activate this. Finally, we got game, right? Actually, let's just game them now, right? Let's not be stupid. Because what happens if they have Nibiru, and they're just waiting for a Nibiru play to go off, right? Not training yet. Because why overextend here when we have game? No point. Yeah. Add you. Let's go for game. Let's start with 35, just in case something happens, right? Blue eyes, but fortunately they didn't draw their tuner monsters there. Okay. Well, that was a real match. I'm sorry it took us a long time to get to the... It took us like 30 minutes extra when I should have ended when I knew I should have ended. But that's how it goes sometimes, right? That's the shit show this game is. Fortunately, we're not going to play it really that much this week. Okay, so in case you want to copy this build, I don't recommend the Allure version of it. I saw it, I guess the Chinese tournament must have been a small one, because I don't see how this deck really won. Maybe with the extra feature for Super Polys. So 1 copy of Despian Tragedy, 2 copies of Maxi, 3 copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, 3 copies of Fallen in the Baz, 3 copies of Luber Jester Despia, 1 copy of Spriggan's Kit, 2 copies of Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous, 1 copy of Guarding Clem the Virtuous, 1 copy of Bestial Magma, 3 copies of Bestial Sonar, 1 copy of Albion the Shrouded Dragon, 1 copy of the Bestial Lubellion, 3 copies of Allure of Darkness, 3 copies of Fusion Deployment, 2 copies of Branded Fusion, 1 copy of Branded Loss, 1 copy of Super Poly if you had free, play free, 2 copies of Call by Grave, 3 copies of Branded Opening, 3 copies of Branded and High Spirit, 1 copy of Branded in Red, 1 Branded Sword, which I hate in this deck, 1 Branded Bashment, 2 copies of Branded Retribution Extra Deck, my Dragon of the Swamp, Predaplant Dragon Stapelia, 1 Tinclad the Ash Dragon, 1 Sprin the Iron Dash Dragon, 1 Albion the Branded Dragon, 1 Despian Quartaris, which won us games, but I don't understand why we didn't get the second effect off in that game. 1 Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon, 1 copy of Lubellion the Searing Dragon, 1 copy of Garganol Dust Dragon, 1 copy of Riberum the Striking Dragon, 1 copy of Albion the Sapphire Dragon, 1 copy of Chaos Star Source Dragon, 1 copy of Destian Proskinin, 1 copy of Despian Lulu, well, Lilith, that's how you pronounce it, and we won, actually, a game with her effect. 1 copy of Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and that's all I'm doing today. Thank you for hanging out with me, thank you for chatting with me, thank you for molding with me, thank you for lurking, I do greatly appreciate it. Next time that we do something, it's going to be a Switch game. I might play some Minecraft, or I might play some Friday the 13th, the game, on the Switch, because I can still play the Jasons on that, but it's not going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Next time. It will be something completely different on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me.